impress your in-laws, tus suegros. I got some things for you to keep in mind and must do's if you are gonna meet her parents, if you're trying to get into a serious relationship. First off, we're gonna start off with a souvenir. Always bring a souvenir, even if it's not asked of you. It could be something simple. You can ask your girlfriend, tu novia, or if your bride to be, what kind of alcohol do they like? Tequila, rum, whiskey, or some candy, anything. Do not go to a household with empty hands. It is a no-no. Another one is when you get there, greet everyone. Yes, buenas tardes, señor, whatever the last name is. Buenas tardes, señora, whatever the last name is. Or if you want to use their first name, you could say don, first name, doña, first names. When you're greeting the man, her father, shake his arm firmly and say, buenas tardes, buenos días, gusto en conocerlo, nice to meet you. Same thing with the mom. Though with the mom, try not to use the handshake, it's awkward. Remember guys, it's Latin America. You can hug or kiss in the cheek depending on their gesture to you. Help picking up the table or just help in general. If you see them like moving stuff around and they might be struggling, hell, don't even wait for them to struggle. Like, hey, déjeme ayudarle, let me help you. Carry the plates, help do the dishes. If they're making a meal in their house, they're inviting you, show that courtesy. Even if they say, oh no, está bien, no hay problema, there's no problem. Still do it. It shows that you take the lead and that you are helpful. It shows that you're a good man, that you're going to be a good man to their daughter. Be friendly. Ask about them. Ask about what their favorite football team is. Ask about what they do. Ask about, their daughter, their kids. Simple subjects that lead to more conversation. Keep that in mind, guys. And one of the most important things you can do, try speaking Spanish as fluently as you can. Most in-laws, unless they live in the US, they don't really speak English that well, or they barely understand it. So it's up to you to get better in Spanish and impress them. If you, as a gringo, start speaking Spanish to them, even if it's not super fluent, they'll be impressed and they'll applaud the effort. If you are still struggling, if you don't think you have what it takes, if you are having trouble with this, you need to go down, hit the subscribe button, and then hit the notification bell. That way you get more videos that will help you in your Spanish learning journey to conquer your girl's heart. Moving on. So making the attempt will net you points, guys. Be confident. What do I mean by that? I mean, stand straight, don't slouch, speak with a loud enough tone, not yelling, just loud enough. Don't be afraid to look them in the eye. Don't be afraid to talk or say anything. In some cultures in Latin America, when you don't say anything, you're too quiet, they're gonna take that as a sign that you are either mad or you're just being antisocial, which is, regardless, it's rude. So try to be in the conversations, bring something to the conversations, try to ask, keep going until it's time to either eat or you're watching something. Finish everything in your plate. If they serve you food, hey man, suck it up, eat it all up, because if you don't, they're gonna say, well, guess he didn't like it, no le gustó, or they consider being wasteful, rude, and you don't want to portray that. You want to be a person that's not rude, that's not wasteful, and that enjoy the meal. Suck it up, guys. With your girlfriend or to esposa or future bride to be, keep it classy, guys. A lot of Latin American households or cultures are very traditional. A kiss on the cheek or holding hands is perfectly fine. Keep it classy. Don't go anything beyond that. That is all. Let me know in the comments what you think and stay tuned for more.